Hmm. Let's see. Okay, vamos al video. Oh, welcome, Rel. Kinda feels weird. Huh. Well, it's whatever. Hi there. This animation software, I don't know. Something, there's something, I don't know what it is. In the back of my head, it's telling me that. I don't know. I usually don't feel weird. It's weird. Auto key. What's this too? Interpolation. So yeah, we can interpolate stuff here. Alright. We not need it though. So let's start making things up. Man, going for moving. Well, the stick figure is just kinda weird. Damn, why I gotta... I don't know. Just feels weird to animate. It's a thing that you have to get used to, but like, I don't know, it feels very weird. Alright, let's see, there was an option to actually lock in... to lock in the place of a body part. I don't know where was that, I forgot. It probably was here, probably. Set foot anchor, I think it was that. Alright, so now I should be able to... Oh, damn! Wait, what was that? Wait, what? What's going on here, bro? It's not working the way I thought it would be. Yo! Maybe it was this? I think it was that. Yeah, that has to be it, right? What in the... Yo! It's weird. This is kind of weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's not this. Maybe it's something else. Oh my god. Alright, maybe if I change it to like forward forward instead of, because this is not working as I thought it would. Actually, it's gonna... Oh my god! My leg, bro! My leg gone! Alright, it's not working the way we want, naturally speaking, it's just weird. I'm pretty sure there was like a locking fader somewhere, but I don't know where. And this is not good though. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that I gotta figure out. And it's not gonna be easy. Where's the motion pad thing, man? Yeah, this is way safer and actually better to animate with, but damn, it's weird. Right. Let's see how it looks. Jesus Christ. I know, bro, it's cool, but like it's kinda weird. I don't know, which weirds me out. There's things that just doesn't feel right. It was not me like that. To be like that. Hey, what's up, Heckray? Hey, Blaze. What's up? Like, it will take some time to get used to this, but it's weird. It feels very weird. Like, you don't actually feel... like... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, how to put it into words. It's just weird. It's weird. Like when you start animating, you know a thing or two about moving up in the software, but it doesn't feel very comfortable for the user, so to speak. That's not something you want in an app. Like normally you want to be able to do stuff very easily and to actually try get stuff done as easily as you can, because Stik animators, we do not want to spend entire years just making one animation that we can do probably we can do it faster by just drawing instead of moving rigs, if that was the case. But that's the theme. It just feels weird. I guess I just need some more time in order to like actually get used to the software. Probably that's the problem here. Once I get some time here, maybe it's not that bad. Like things will start clicking. Maybe. That's what I want to believe. It's going good right now. I'm just chilling watching Heckray Animates. It's been a while since I've been watching this channel. Yeah, it's been a while because man, I'm grown up, man. I had like 26-year-old work, studying, university, all that stuff. Catch up to me and them. Okay, what can I say? It's like, goodbye, Heckray. You had a good run. However, I don't plan to leave my channel just there, standing there, without doing anything, just yet. I plan to do more animations and bring an animation software that I am making. Once that's done, then I see what I can do about it. What I can do about the state of my channel, which I know is not looking so good right now. It's like abandoned, to say the least. Man, this is taking me more time that it's been to animate some poses here and there, and I'm naturally not a fan of that. Though I guess it's just completely natural for this to happen. Let's see. When did this animation software draw? Apparently, it's been 2 months since this Stik is. Wait, I didn't write that. It's a Stik. Stik box, bro. No. What you all on? Y'all on something. Remember, in order to animate, you have to have your bases, very good bases to actually animate. And man, I'm an old veteran at this point. Coming from Stik notes, Flash animation software, I've done countless stuff. It's just that I never do the advanced stuff, ever. Why? There's no need for me to go to such lengths. Unless I was fighting animators, but I didn't do that when I was at my peak. So like, guess I'll just show you what I'm capable of in the next animation I will drop. One where I am making a collaboration between really old people. Alright, so we got, oh, this is not looking good. It's gonna. Alright, now make a between here. So I'm gonna need the motion to fader here. Oh, what was that? Okay, I'll leave it at that. I never leave any signals for you. Same here, bro. Signals is just the goat. And Ralph keeps working on it, like very hard, every single day. I've been seeing things in the beta chat that and it's leaving me speechless, not gonna lie. It's just the goat, bro. However, I need to drop an animation for this user so they can have something from me, and then I probably just leaving the app as it is. Because I don't know. For now, I don't feel like this is the call, the right move to make. Maybe with some updates it gets better and better, and then you're like, okay, this is way too good. What happened? What happened? It's way too good now. I don't know. It could be like that. But meanwhile, I'm not making anything, not assuming anything, for that matter. For now, the creator of the ad has to prove himself. And while he does that, we'll just be watching from afar and see what he's up to. Same here for my. I want to create my animation app with multiplayer teams so we can actually animate together and do stuff, but I've been very busy with university and I've not been able to add at all or program code, whatever. So it's kinda, you know, not the. Let's see, let's see how the play buttons. All right, so obviously the animation is very short, but I feel I animate way faster on the stick nodes. I animate way faster, very fast here in compared to what I'm doing right now. I feel very slow. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I have to animate on twos at this point because I animate on ones and I dislike not being able to be as fast as I am on a stick nose. Oh god dang. Dang it! Right here, I just don't feel used to this. It's kind of weird. Okay, big ROM. That's looking pretty nice. It's has the same UI and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just gonna take me time to actually get stuff down. But just like always, like it's only natural because it happens with every single app of animation whatsoever. It takes time naturally, but here I don't know what it is. I feel weird. Feel weird. All right, another next frame. We'll go to next frame and then. Alright. I'll probably be streaming for like an hour or so and then drop an animation at night. Maybe. In the best case scenario, that is. In the best case scenario. I'm taking my time here to get the animation right. But naturally it's not gonna be that easy. Good. And the reason for that is pretty much just because like it's gonna be like a really short animation, a test animation where Raymond goes at a random stick figure here. We don't go to default here, which is it's kind of weird. Right? We don't got a default figure here. We just literally summon any stick figure. I mean the people stick figures. We summon a people stick figure just like this. For example, let's say I go here and say import figure, and then I go to pivot, to the pivot files. I guess there's. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I forgot which. Oh, here it is, pivot animator file, and then we go to the figures and just get some figure from here. I guess I'm just going for the default pivot, I guess, and then I kick his ass, right? I mean, that's like what I'm thinking, the most normal behavior for me. So this is our default, or the default, I don't know, but this is default is from the pivot stick figure animation software. Stik Animate doesn't has a default because when I go to the import figure, and when it leads me to, it goes right into the documents and then it goes to Stik Animate library, and there's nothing. There's literally nothing as of now. There's the project figure folder, which will be this one, I guess. If I go to Open Project Manager, let's see. Yeah, this is the one I'm working right now. So yeah, there is no default to bully. Well, it is what it is. So guess we just bully this guy instead, and then call it a day, right? But for now, I'm not gonna animate the figure, right? I'm just animating Ray at the moment. And once that's done, then we start making our moves, right? Like, that's the most logical thing to do. So, until then, gotta make a... Until then... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What the heck? Guys, what would you do if you could animate with your friends in real time? What would you do? What would you try actually animating? Any ideas? Collaborations, things? Anything in your mind? Come on, speak your mind. What time is this? 1:47. Give him no mercy. On my way to do that, boy. Can I move the... Oh my god, damn! What's going on, bro? What the heck? Oh, Jesus Christ, what the... Oh, god damn. Yo, what the... I just got the... Alright, seems like if you press shift key and then... If you press shift, you're... Okay, that's cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's cool, that's cool. Makes things a little bit easier. What is happening is just the inverse kinematics team that is actually working here. I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda cool. Doesn't work the way I expected it to work though. So it's kinda... It's not kinda perfect, but it is there. So I'll give them that. I give it props to that. Wait, what's going on? Where's my... Okay, alright. Oh, cool. Inverse kinematic scene. Although I don't use those faders, they make things easier for some animators. I say that. I gotta say that. Some animators are like, I want inverse kinematics, I want inverse kinematics. In Stik notes, it's possible using the inverse kinematics default, but there's like no really inverse kinematics fader on Stik notes just yet. Not that we need it, I'm not gonna lie. We got the locking body part fader, which it's a lot of help already. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't need inverse kinematics unless you want to do certain specific types of action. So I don't know about that one shit for real. I really don't know. For now, we're just going for a leap or walk animation, which is taking us like thousands of years apparently. I feel like it could work with this like faster. I don't know if it's just a meeting or I'm probably rusty because I've not been animating for a while now. I'm not so sure, but I'll tell you this. I don't feel so comfortable right now. However, I'm working as best as I can. You'll get done with it eventually. Yeah, that's true. I like writing my duels into history arcs. I never dwelled so far. My assets seem them close to being finished, especially with its lore. I feel on that one. I haven't not shown any Ray lore for like the past 10 years. Nothing. However, it's there. The only thing I've done is just to show memes of him being drunk or something. For no reason, for no apparent reason, more like because I'm a bit bored. I'm being bored, I'm not gonna lie. Very bored. And I make those kind of things for no reason apparently. I got my... Alright, now... Wait, what? Did I go confused here? Nah. Alright, it's supposed to be there, right? Yeah, got confused here a little bit. Oh damn. Oh, wait. So this is the race. Yeah, I got confused here a little bit. Well, what the? I'm making mistakes here, silly mistakes. Silly mistakes that I shouldn't be doing. My search takes way too long for just one episode to drop. But that's... YouTube recommended this string out of the blue, no regrets. Hey, yay, John and Jack. Alright, YouTube is doing the worst. It wants people to know this software. I'm just literally trying to see what's the deal about this software. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna make something cool real quick and you are gonna check it out. You're probably gonna say, hey, that's a nice animation. Maybe I can work on it on the software and make it way cooler for my series or for something I want to do. That's pretty much of it, what I'm trying to do here. Like, this software got potential and stuff, but I don't know. This is not for me. I'm saying it out loud now. This is not for me. I rather stick to Stik notes and Flash. Don't get me wrong. The software is cool. I just feel weird out when I try to animate here. I don't know why. Why is that? Wait, what? What's going on? Damn. Like, I try to animate, things go wrong for... Some things just go wrong, feels out of place. I said things because we animated as a team. Oh. One episode, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Nobody to help with series and things. Even with my own software, it's me alone. And along in the darkness, working with my software, trying to make it possible so we can animate together in real time. We all have a fun, we all got things to do. And we check on other work, we check on our work, we check on everybody production. So we check on every single thing that's happening on the screen. And then we throw somebody for no reason, then yeah. That will be neat. How for your software to draw Heckray? I will. My software, by the way, is not really so far from release. when it comes to production, I got the editor done for like the stick figure animation thing where you make your stick figures and things and stuff. It's pretty basic, I'm not gonna lie, but it's done. It's done there. You can make some basic figures and actually work on that. But when it comes to the animation editor, sadly it is not done yet, and actually it's gonna take me way more time to actually finish it because my laptop where I was working it got completely ruined. The reason, man, there's no reason, it's just that it got destroyed. Sadly, that is. So I want it or not, waiting is gonna happen. So I'm sorry for that, but now that I'm gonna with the computer, really have a trailer for this. Of course, dude, it's gonna have a release and it's gonna be really fucking exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this is the type trailer that I do. Unless that it won't excite me, I do it on my own direction. So if it works for me, then somebody else is gonna like, God damn, this is huge and this is very awesome, and they gonna want it. They gonna want the software just like I do, as much as I do, because man, I've been dreaming about a software that allows me to animate with friends for a while, like since 2017. I've been like wanting to animate with friends for so long, and yet I don't get it. I don't get that done. Why? Because it's not that simple and it's not that easy. Ah, man. But it is what it is. The Heckray software will be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I tell you that much. For now, I just have to accept the fact that it's gonna take me some more time to develop it, but it's gonna be there real soon. Once that's done, I don't know what exactly is gonna happen with me as an animator. I still want to be an animator, not a developer, but like obviously if I wanna keep the things alive, I need to develop the app, add more faders, make it more comfortable to animate, and everything else in between. But you know, it's gonna be kind of a shame that I stopped dropping animations just like that, and that's pretty much of what I want, what I don't want to do actually. Wow, so it doesn't work this way too. Damn. Maybe if I press another keyboard. Oh god damn, no, this one no. This one is for stretching. What if I just press the two together? No. Wait, what the fuck? I can't rotate it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't wanna do that either. Is the motion pad? Isn't there like maybe the best kinematic tool is is here. Alright, so if I use this, if I go use this right there, then maybe. No, it doesn't work that way too. Man, come on. Oh goddamn! You. Maybe if I make it this the foot anchor thing, maybe. No. Come on, please. Ah, damn. Well, it doesn't work that way. It's whatever. I'll just make it manually. I'm not gonna be annoying myself with faders that I don't use as much anyway. It is what it is. So we got our first footstep done. Jesus Christ, it did take long just for a footstep. Imagine. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time, and that's not good. But since at the start of the year, I've only dropped like 6 animations. I barely ever dropped anything, bro. Why? Damn. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. First, like, damn. We just got this done. Damn, bro. Are you for real? Oh wait, I can do this. So I guess I can do this. Like, hold up. So if I do this and I press play, all right, yeah. So there we go. This is what I've just got done, my man. It's so much work. We can improve the first footstep because he's supposed to go right upwards and it's going down. That's just, so how do we do that? So since we got motion pad, which is huge here, this is a good fader, something that Signal is probably going to have. I'm not gonna lie, because this is too good to like be left alone. But besides, one of the testers of Stik Notes has been asking for it non-stop for months before the release of the software, and it's something we should totally have. Like here you can see the motion it's taking. Obviously it's going down instead of going up. We need to fix the motion, so if we fix the motion, or the footset's gonna look even better. So let's test it out, right? For now, it's going to be like that. Then it goes down. It has to go down at first, and then it goes up. In the crossing, it goes here, and we go there. But it has to be a natural curve. It cannot be like a sudden downfall or something like that. We gotta fix our spaces, and then once we get that done, it needs to be more of a, then like this, and then, oh god damn it, and it goes like that. Stop, let me select the number 18. Stop being annoying. So now what we gotta do now that we got, wait, the second or first, alright, that's good. So naturally we gotta get some problems now, those being the legs and other body parts of animation. And we're gonna fix those, and then after we fix some silly mistakes we did. Oh my Jesus, what's going on there? Once we fix those mistakes, then I'm not gonna go with the motion pad here. I'm just gonna fix it manually, because this affects many, and when I say many, it's because it's real. It's a real pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. I need to be careful here, because stretching needs to happen, otherwise it will not look good. Okay, that's bad. And we go do the same here again. I wonder if, well, anyways, the music probably has copyright. Some music though does, even if I don't want to, it's just completely natural at this point. Everything is copyrighted at this point. I gotta pay for, I gotta make my own music. Or use Sega music, for that matter. Sega, are you listening to me? I gotta use your music, you little buffoon. I was trying to troll me. What in the heck happened to this leg here there? Is the invader's kinematic fader making its shenanigans for whatever reason it might be? And to be honest, I'm not even annoyed by the fader. It's just things that it does because it's enabled by default, so it's fine. Don't worry too much. It's gonna be fine. I'll fix everything and then we gotta get our animation looking better for sure. I just need to get things right in the right direction. Almost there. Okay, so now this one should go down a little bit, just one little bit, like not so much, but just one little bit. Gotta go back to the motion pad thingy. There you go. So let's see our motion. Other thing that you gotta take into account is that the motion, yeah, it helps, but don't trust it. Don't trust the motion at all points. If not, the animation might look, when you think the motion is good, that it might look bad. Not only to you, but to others. So you cannot trust it blindly. You need to know what to do with it, by the way. Or you gotta like be stressing yourself over nothing. Instead, you gotta be like, nah, I don't need this fader, and then animate as if it doesn't exist at all. You gotta use what you got, like everything you can use, but at the same time, don't be dumb about it, right? Just don't. Alright, so this is way too... Alright, that's pretty cool. So let's check out the animation again. Let's see if nothing breaks. Yeah, you see? Now we have a Raymond there. Experience with this type of stuff matters a lot. Yeah, that's a team. So now we got a very good, smooth, Ray looking animation. We still have to draw his like scarf. By the way, this is a drawing layer here, so I'm allowed to draw. This is like the biggest of deal when it comes to stick figure animation. So for example, I can do this. Oh goddamn! Obviously, we need to match his color, and I can do this. Then now I can do this. Let me just go for double the width, make it double, and then we can do this. So that's not looking very good. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm not using a drawing pencil, I'm just using my mouse to draw, so it's gonna be looking kinda rough, you see. There is not a book at all, I think. Let's see, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. That I'm not gonna lie, that kinda sucks that you're not able to. Yeah. There is nothing like that. So yeah, this happens because yeah, you're able to draw your wait, what happened to the drawing layer, right? Let's see, can I move it? Wow, what happened? Yo, what is the oh, damn. Alright, so let me just try to draw something real quick, like anything, so to understand what's going on, right? Build. I'm going here. So what I want to do is to brush, right? And then I do this. Can I move the drawing I did, or Nothing. It doesn't seem that I'm able to do anything with the drawing at all, which is quite weird. You're pretty much motion pad. Anything? Can I do anything to the drawing, or is it just me? Because select, stretch, edit. Anything? Can I do anything to the drawing? And you say it's not even locked. The fader. Oh, apparently, yeah, you're not able to do anything with the eraser does work, right? Man, this is quite weird, I'm not gonna lie. You don't have... you pretty much have a lot of options to work with. There is not a filling tool. Yeah, like, the drawing is there, you can pretty much draw anything. Animating scarves are hard sometimes. Yeah, I get you, bro. I get you. I know what you mean by that. So this is kind of weird. Again. So the main problem here that we got is that we cannot do anything with the drawings. Apparently, we pretty much can draw them, which is fine. That would be. I mean. The big deal about drawings is that you can manipulate the drawings and move them and do whatever with it, right? That's the biggest deal. You can pretty much do the details of your character by drawing. That's the biggest idea here on this animation in particular. I wanted to draw the scarf by hand so it looks more realistic. And apparently, I might not be able to do that because it doesn't work the way I thought it would. Like a normal drawing software. That's what I had in mind. But here, apparently, it's not the case. Like, I wanted to do this, feel that part, and then we get, like, the scarf done. You gotta do it by hand, apparently. So, yeah, you can do that. Now, it seems pretty... how to say this? What are the words that I want to say in this case? So if I were to say something about the drawing feeder, is that it's pretty much incomplete, I guess. Like, you can do pretty basic stuff, but you need more tools. You need more tools. Like, the only thing that the drawing faders have is brush. That's it. You cannot move the drawings. You're not able to move them. You're not able to do anything besides of erasing strokes here. That's it. That's pretty much what you can do. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult when I get to the part of making the scarf with the drawing faders that we got actually on this version. But to be honest, it's just one of the initial versions of the app, so it has room for improvement a lot. So I'm not gonna worry about too much about this one shift. We just gotta continue making our animation. So after the first step and the second step, it's gonna find like after like four steps, it's gonna find the default, right? And when he finds the default, he's gonna fight it. The plan is to make a one-side animation where he beats up the default and then does a random backflip just like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil and then out of arms. It's pretty much the idea, and then the animation ends. But like, it's gonna take a lot of time just to be able to get that done. Right? Let's see. And then we're gonna make it happen. Because I want that to happen, so... Oh my Jesus. Let's see, let's make it double now. The background music, yeah, the background music is pretty neat. You can say alright, now get to move, do something here. By the way, I'm trying to make the animation as smooth as possible, so it's going to have this people feeling. There is like another fader that is calling interpolation, where let's see what happens if I try interpolate the animations. So it's going to be looking more like, let's see. Well, since like I have all the frames done by my hand, there's like really nothing to interpolate pretty much. It's just so yeah, I gotta remove interpolation. Oh my Jesus, is this gonna take a while, boy? You know what could happen that could drive me crazy right now is that the software crashes. It did once, so I'm gonna save just in case it wants to actually crash for no reason. Because, oh man, that will make me... I will not finish animation once that happens. I will not. I'm not lying. I will not finish animation. Like, what would you crash on me? Did I do something to you? No, right? Then don't crash on me! Alright. Chat, how are you looking at this software at this point? I know I don't have as much progress as I would want, but what are your thoughts on it so far? If you have used it yet, tell me your thoughts about it. Is this the new king of animation software, or is just like the new competition, to say the least? I mean, it's free and everything, so you can use it for animation. But what do you think about it? For me, it crashed while exporting. Well, that kind of sucks. For me, it crashed when I was trying to build my Raymond figure. For no reason, I'm not exactly sure what went wrong. I tried to detach and attach something, and then it crashed. And then I probably was losing the data at that point. Probably. I think it has a lot of potential, but it's still very early. Yeah, same here. It has a lot of potential. By animating by hand, I'm gonna say that it has tons of potential right now. There are faders that needs work, naturally speaking. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, most of the times it just feels uncomfortable to animate. I try to do something and I have to select the things like 2 times in a row or 3 times. I don't know why. Like when you're working with attaching figures, if you, for example, try, like, let's say, bring backward the figure or 2 times, let me save just in case, or bring forward, let's say, I don't know, or bring backward, let's say here, for example, I select this, and then I try to bring it forward, I do it again, and then I go do it again. Wait, now you're working properly, aren't you? apparently it's now working properly because it used to like literally send to oblivion the stick figures, like it deleted the whole stick figure for no reason, and I was like, why does it do that? So like the only thing that has me concerned is just the drawing fader so far. Only thing we got is brush and eraser, but that's pretty much of it. We cannot select the drawings, we cannot move them. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. You can only draw, but you cannot move those drawings. Like, damn, I was expecting that to actually work. Move the drawings. Got a bucket fill tool so I can fill in the things, but no, that doesn't work the way I thought it would be. Making the next 4 footsteps is just gonna be hilarious. Maybe there's a... It would be neat if there was like... Sadly this... Oh wait. It does has like a capture. I don't know what this could do. What is this? New folder. For real, I don't know what this does do. Yeah, naturally it's gonna get better in the future releases. I thought. Oh, thank you, Rel. So what I thought is that we have to loop the animation naturally for the walk cycle here, but the thing is, we got no walk cycle here. Like, I could loop the action and then I could just move it, but well, it's not gonna happen because we gotta do everything by hand. So yeah, that kind of sucks too here. One way you can handle wild cycles so you don't repeat the action like 4,000 times in a row is by literally making a movie click and then just reusing it. But here I gotta do it by hand. And I got no choices in the matter. Like, we got just 21 frames so far. And how much time has the stream running? I'm not so sure, but I know that I taking like about 20 minutes just animating this. Probably more than 20 minutes, actually. Because I believe the Brussels is one of the highlights of the server. Yeah. My app is gonna have like the 2 modes of animation. I also want to implement drawings. I actually had it developed on my software already. Like, it's gonna take more time to actually make it usable, so I'm not gonna release that. Like, so I left the users like, bro, I want to brush to work like this and this way, and the race and the bucket filter is not working the way I thought. No, this is exactly what's happening here. Like, I wanted to do way more things with the drawing size of the software, but it's not gonna be like that. So that's why I'm just releasing the rigging mode first when it comes to multiplayer. Like, let's say for example this app were to release a multiplayer mode. By the way, my app animation is meant for mobile, so the secondary part is gonna be PC, but it's being for mobile because I'm a mobile user too, and I want to animate on my mobile Android. So yeah, that's a lot of work. By the way, I might stream my development at some point. I'm not so certain when, but I'm gonna do it when I feel like that I have the time, just like now. What's going on here? God damn! Like, you saw that I was clicking many times just to get things the pose there. Like, that feels weird too natural for me. Maybe because I see what I mean? Like this, and then it goes like that, and then I cannot. God damn! I don't know. You gotta get the feeling when you get to animate, because it's kind of frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if the frames are right. Well, mostly. They're mostly right. Alright, just a little bit more here. Not gonna lie, making the actions of the food to look near perfect is it's a lot of work. Like an hour. I have an hour into this? Damn. Since that seems like too much work. It's a lot of work, but I'm telling you, I will do this very easily on a stick notes, but well, it is what it is. Oh, the motion here is not. See, that's the good thing about motion pads. Like you get to see where your starting point was, so you get a reference where things can and will go wrong if you don't pay too much attention. So, for example, the anchor point was here, right? And now it's going downwards for some odd reason. You gotta fix the motion before it goes to... It nukes your animation. I can't do that. Like, it looks fine. The animation looks fine right as now. If I wanted to play it, I gotta do it in a minute. I just need to... Just 1 minute. And now... Okay, so let's see. 21 frames. So yeah, like I was saying, it looks fine, but man, it's just one footstep. For now, this is what we got. It looks incredibly smooth. It's looking good. Like that's pretty nice and everything, but like, you got 1 hour into this, Heckray? Are you crazy? You're wasting too much time. You need to do better. And that's the thing that kinda makes me, I don't know, makes me want to jump out of a building and off myself, I guess. Because yeah, you need to be very productive of your time. When you're an adult, you don't got too much time free. Actually, you actually don't got so much free time, so you cannot pretty much do about anything that you want. You gotta spend the time wisely when you out there working, studying, or whatever you doing, because you gotta burn out and that kind of stuff. You either just chill once you're done with your work, or I don't know, do something to relax. You need to relax, and that's the life for adults in general. You need to be quiet, have some peace of mind. And right now, I'm not being very productive with the time when I have actually, because I'm not animating this as fast as I should now, and that's a problem. That's actually a problem. And sadly, even if I want to do it faster, there is no way I go faster than this. But it is what it is. So, okay, so right now we got Raymond. Let's see what are our possible mistakes that we can make, so we can make the animation a little bit better. For now, there is like some pixels that are misaligned with what should be Raymond initial post. We gotta fix that real quick. and try to make it so it doesn't deviate from that from that specific pose that we were working with. Like I normally I won't pay so much mind when you're working with stick nose, because in stick nose naturally we got this deal with right away when we are animating. However, we cannot notice much errors that we do, mostly because okay, so that continues there, mostly because we don't got a motion thing so we can check in our poses and everything else. So that's a downer. Like for example, I could just go in here. We can zoom in as much as we possibly can. Now it's way too down. Oh my. Alright. So now we fixed the little mistake there. Now there's a little bit of shaking there. We're gonna make sure that doesn't seem too obvious. Remove the motion thing. Alright. Okay, so now it's better. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be, you know, it needs to be as much, it needs to be as good as it can, as good as it can be, right? Unless that's the goal. If not, the imperfections are going to be like way too noticeable, and you don't want that to happen. The animation needs to look good, smooth, and enjoyable, right? So that's what we're going for here. The thing is, it already looks really good. Yeah, I know. But those small, very imperfections can make the animation look quite, I don't know, weird. From up close, from far away, you barely can tell that something was poorly animated. And I don't know, but I am the type of person that dislikes imperfections in one animation, you know? Like, you can get a lot of criticisms just because of that. However, don't worry about it. It's not that I'm gonna overdo it, obviously. It's just me. It's just a me thing. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's enough. So now we got our first footstep. Oh, this is hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Very hilarious, I am not gonna lie. There isn't really much I can do right now. about the work that we got so far, and that's pretty much because there is still way more to do. Where's the motion pad, bro? Okay, so our motion is right, kind of right, and don't need to deviate from this direction. We're going kinda not perfect, but this is still there. So that's the thing. I gotta up in the next step. What time is it? Alright. In half an hour I'm going to quit this stream because goddamn. So much time to animate a full state, and then I gotta like fight another bully the default, right? We gotta save. Alright, let's try. Let's try to make this as fast as possible without committing so much errors, shall we? Is this a double frame or something? Kind of looks like it. I'm gonna remove the frame or something. No, I'm just gonna move. Let's see. Why do you have to be like that? Alright, now that's pretty good. So this is just a war cycle, or is there another motion planet? Yeah, I'm gonna make Raymond beating a default pretty soon. So, but it's gonna take a shit ton of time, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I might take actually a day because later I got stuff to do, you know. So when I get home at night, I can stream again. I probably streaming again. So you can see what I'm up to. But for now, it's taking me a while, actually, and man. What for now? What we got is pretty much a white cycle animated, and I don't wanna be like a party pooper or something, but I don't think I can make any other motion on this stream besides of that. Mostly because I got not enough time to work with. I gotta study for my upcoming exam, so yeah, that's that. But to be honest, it's fun animating and going back into my roots. It's just that. Alright, let's see, where's our motion pad again? Add another frame and then I go here. What? Any other question you wanna ask me? If you're still there. I don't know, though. Nah, that's fine. You're watching, you're probably trying to learn a thing or two. about how I animate my stuff. Like, why my animation looks so smooth right now? Why? The only drawback, although I haven't been animating, probably, well, you got to see my channel is up for 2 years, so let's say 10 years since I got into YouTube, right? I'm pretty much a veteran at this point. I know my things, I know my drills, I know where to do, what to do, and what. I can animate 3D and I can animate about whatever I want, to be honest. The only reason I have not done it, so it's because I grew up and life is just, I don't know, beating my ass. Because that's what life does to you once you grow up. Quite sadly. But I have to accept the fact that it had to happen one way or another. So, oh goddamn, what happened here? Stop! Don't do that! I'm telling you, don't do that. And it keeps on doing that. Bro, stop. Maybe if I can go stretch into stretch mode, it doesn't. Jesus! Stop! Okay, I cannot stretch it the way I want because the app refuses to. God, wait, what? Joe! Yeah, let's don't do that. The app refuses to. Maybe the snapping mode is gonna help me. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Like every time it goes back to that pose. Oh, see, this is annoying, and there is not a toggle for that. So I gotta be taking notes for what the app needs improvement on, or probably some people will notice too when trying to navigate. Because look at this, every single time I try to relocate this leg to this position, it goes back to there. So if it's not perfect, I just gotta. Wait, what was that? That's the snapping. I almost lose my shit when I saw that happen again. And then again, it happens, it keeps happening. Now it's just too much. Stop, you gotta stop doing that, please. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. It's annoying, it's very annoying. Please don't do it. Don't do it again. For the rest of your life, please don't do it. Don't do it. Another thing is that if you click, for example, let's say I'm here. It's just that sometimes when you're trying to drag or pan, it pans from somewhere else. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but it's annoying too. And I don't like it, naturally. But this is so far what I've found out animating on this software. So this is probably the only animation I gotta drop for this app, probably until some time. Mostly because I need to animate the hands. Mostly because Stik knows and I want to be able to develop my app. And I actually want to animate on Stik knows again. The problem is that my phone is broken, the screen is broken, and I cannot animate within Stik knows anymore for that reason too. That sucks, but it is what it is. Then again, what can I do about it? But get a new phone, I guess. Stop! Let me select the team. That's a new frame, by the way. It made a new frame, and I just wanted to. Man. Sometimes the app is just a bit wonky. Alright, now we gotta go for the next step here, since it made a new frame for no reason, apparently. Inverse kinematics. Oh, so here you can change the method here. What just happened here? Oh, it's just a leg. I almost had a stroke there. I wonder if I add another foot anchor, what's gonna happen then? Like, does it? Oh, it does! That's huge, actually! And I've been animating those manually. Alright, this developer has some things that he knows what he's doing. He knows, or at least he's trying to I don't know how to say this. He's trying. I didn't notice this at first, but he knows a way to make things very easier for animators. So if I go set up this thing and then I try to do the next frame like this, I hope I'm right, because this could make the process a little bit easier and less serious to work with. I'm hoping I'm right here. Oh wait, that's too fast. Alright. I'm just hoping I'm right here. Okay, so I make a new frame here, and then I go here, and then that's the only bad deal with this. Like, the inverse kinematic thing seems to, I don't know exactly what should I do. Maybe I go back to 2 and let's see what happens. It's working properly. It's just that it doesn't get the position I want, naturally speaking. So that's not what to say about it. Stop, please stop, don't be annoying. Alright, so now now what's this? I want this to be like that. Right, you and your deal to be pretty annoying, aren't you? Stop, just stop doing that, please. Just stop being annoying. Forearms. Oh wait, gotta relocate you here. Wait, it moves to somewhere else where I didn't want to. Stop, stop, please stop. Wah. Alright. Wait, what happened here? Again? Seems like I cannot use very well this tool, isn't it? The motion tool doesn't seem to be in good grace with me. Hey, Sirame! Hello there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What the motion tone really isn't for me, apparently, unless when it comes here it's kinda uncomfortable to work with. Okay, I was hoping it will be. the thing will cooperate here, or at least that was what I was hoping here. Yep. Hey Sirame, this is a new software animation that just dropped. I'm testing it out and see how it goes, but so far it's not treating me so well, to say the least. I'm not gonna lie. It's like bitching. Like, it's very new and everything, so it has room for improvement for like a lot. Like a really lot, because damn. That's how I'm gonna say, damn. Well, let's see. Like, every single time I change a frame, it's like there's something wrong, or like something changes from what I last remember, and that's kinda making me lose my shit. Man, and so far what I have is just a wild cycle, and yeah, this is a new software, and damn, I'm losing my mind over it. I don't know. Not in a good way, by the way. What time is it? God damn! Alright, let's see if the inverse kinematic failure saves my ass here. I'm trying to see. I don't think it is. Like for example, let's say I want to advance, right? I want to advance. I want to go up here. Let's see the previous frame. Well, it's not doing it. It's not doing. Maybe if I said at the foot anchor, I don't know how to work with this. So yeah, it's not gonna work the way I want. It's kind of fucked up. Probably when I know how to handle this better, I do better. Oh, he's crashing out. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm good. I'm not losing my shit. I'm not losing my shit just yet. I called, but I'm not. I called off lose it, but I'm not. Don't think so little of little me. Heckray knows his way out of this animation one. I mean, of it. Right, so he's going here. Heckray knows his thing, so don't worry too much. It's just that it's kinda. It doesn't seem right with me that the fact that I gotta work so much for a few frames. Like normally, right now I should have like about 90 frames of work if I was on the 6 notes by this point right now. But I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm just way too behind from what I think I should have, so that's why I'm kinda mad about it, you know. But it is what it is, right? This is just the second footstep so far. Damn it. It's shaking by like a lot, and I don't want shaking here. Shaking is not welcome on this house. Shaking is not welcome in this house, I said. But